You thought reality TV had peaked? Think again. Just when viewers were getting used to all the wild twists and turns of love and hip-hop, things took a sharp, unexpected turn that left fans speechless. This wasn't just your typical shouting match or drink-throwing moment. Nope. This was next-level chaos. The whole internet lit up over what's now being called one of the most shocking moments in reality TV history. It all started when Rasheeda, known for her strong personality and no-nonsense attitude, confronted Yandy about some long-standing issues. The tension between them had been simmering for a while, and this meeting was supposed to be a way to clear the air. But instead of calming down, things got heated fast. Voices were raised, emotions ran high, and it was clear neither woman was backing down. Then, out of nowhere, Mendeecees, Yandy's husband, walked in. And just when fans thought he'd step in as the voice of reason, everything went left. In the middle of the argument, he slapped Rasheeda across the face. Yes, a full-on slap. Not only was the moment caught on camera, but it immediately caused a storm both on set and online. Fans were stunned. Social media exploded within minutes. Hashtags like the Mendeecees drama and Protect Rasheeda started trending across platforms. People were picking sides, and the debates got intense. Some blamed Mendeecees for losing control. Others pointed fingers at Yandy, saying she played a bigger role behind the scenes. A few even tried to excuse the slap, saying Mendeecees was just trying to defend his wife. But most were furious, especially about how physical things got on camera. And let's be clear, this wasn't just a dramatic moment for TV. It quickly turned into a real-life issue. Rasheeda was reportedly so shaken that she refused to continue filming. She said she felt humiliated and betrayed, not just by Mendeecees, but by the entire production crew for letting it happen. She even went straight to her husband, Kirk, and told him everything in tears. Kirk didn't take it lightly, allegedly, making calls to the producers, lawyers, and even other cast members, demanding accountability. Meanwhile, Yandy reportedly walked off set after the slap, ripping off her mic and leaving the venue. She saw what was coming, a PR nightmare. Yandy has always portrayed herself as calm and collected, someone who handles drama with grace. But this incident dragged her into the center of chaos, and her image is now taking a serious hit. Mendeecees, on the other hand, started trying to clean up the mess. He reportedly said it wasn't a real slap, more of a reaction to Rasheeda getting in his face and disrespecting Yandy. But fans weren't buying it. People started digging up old clips of Mendeecees from past seasons, moments where he seemed manipulative or controlling, and used them as proof of a pattern. The internet wasn't on his side this time. Rasheeda's fans, though, showed up in full force. Influencers, celebs, and regular viewers started reposting the clip and calling for justice. One tweet that went viral said, "Rasheeda's always carried herself with grace. That man had no right. Protect black women." It got over 250,000 likes in less than a day. Behind the scenes, things were falling apart fast. Rumors swirled that the producers had no idea this was going to happen. One source even said the slap wasn't part of the plan at all. It wasn't scripted or staged. It was real. And that scared the team. Emergency meetings were called, and some insiders said Rasheeda threatened legal action if nothing was done about it. Mona Scott-Young, the show's executive producer, was reportedly caught off guard. She allegedly told Rasheeda, "We didn't see it coming. We're reviewing the footage and having internal conversations." Translation: they were panicking. There was even talk of cutting the footage completely to avoid backlash. But by that point, it was too late. The clip had already leaked. Blogs, gossip sites, and even TikTok users were spreading it like wildfire. This wasn't just a TV moment anymore. It had become a national story. Major outlets like TMZ, The Shade Room, and Hollywood Unlocked picked it up and ran headlines like, "Mendeecees caught on camera slapping Rasheeda, reality TV or real-life violence." At this point, one thing's for sure. This moment changed everything. Not just for the cast, but for the entire franchise. Fans are demanding answers, cast members are choosing sides, and production is scrambling to control the damage. And as much as they may want to put this moment behind them, the internet isn't letting it go anytime soon. So now the question is, can they recover? Will this be the moment that ends Mendeecees' reality TV career? Will Rasheeda press charges? Will Yandy speak out and try to clear her name? One thing's for sure, the drama is far from over. Things got way out of hand after a shocking scene where Mendeecees was seen slapping Rasheeda. Fans all over social media were furious and calling for someone to be held accountable. Everywhere you looked online, people were talking about it. Mendeecees' name was trending, right next to words like abuse, scandal, and canceled. But where was Yandy while all this was happening? Nowhere to be found. She completely disappeared from social media. No posts, no stories, no replies. If you know Yandy, you know that's strange because she's usually active and never quiet unless she's planning something big or trying to avoid attention. Still, that silence didn't stop people from criticizing her. Fans were asking how she could be so involved in the drama but stay completely silent. Some accused her of using Mendeecees as her personal attack dog, letting him go off on Rasheeda while she kept her hands clean. Others believed she stirred things up behind the scenes just for camera time. There were even conspiracy theories saying the whole thing was staged to boost ratings. But insiders say the fight was definitely not fake. Then, just as people thought things couldn't get any messier, K. Michelle entered the chat. Of course she did. She went live on Instagram and dropped a mysterious message without naming anyone, but it was clear who she was talking about. She said, "Y'all better stop letting these power couples fool you. Just because they're wearing matching Gucci doesn't mean there's peace at home." Boom. The internet exploded. Fans were convinced she was throwing shade at Yandy and Mendeecees. Within minutes, her live was screen recorded and spread everywhere. TikTok users were breaking it down, creating all kinds of theories. Now, the situation had grown. It wasn't just about Rasheeda, Yandy, and Mendeecees anymore. Other cast members and celebrities were adding their opinions, making the fire even bigger. VH1 was scrambling to fix the mess. Sources say there were emergency meetings, lawyers checking contracts, and some executives were debating whether to air the next episode or delay it with a huge warning. Some were scared of the backlash, but others thought the ratings would be too high to miss. Meanwhile, there was talk that Rasheeda might be getting her own spin-off show after all this drama. Yep, you heard right. According to someone close to production, the fans love her because she's genuine and emotional. If she quits, the show loses a big piece. So, Mona Scott Young is reportedly offering Rasheeda a lot. More control, better scenes, and a fresh storyline to keep her around. But Rasheeda might still walk away. Insiders say she's deeply hurt and feels like this was the final straw. The slap, the betrayal, and all the chaos. It was too much for her. And she's not sure if she can keep living her life with cameras constantly in her face. As for Mendeecees, word is his team wants him to release a public apology. The problem? He doesn't think he did anything wrong. Seriously. He believes he was just protecting his wife and refuses to say sorry. In his mind, he's the one who was attacked. Finally, after staying silent for days, Yandy spoke out. But it wasn't a press conference or a candid video. It was a carefully crafted Instagram post. Black and white filter, sad piano music, and a caption that probably took her hours to write. She started with, "As a woman, a mother, and a wife," and people knew instantly this was going to be one of those posts. She claimed she didn't want drama and hated seeing people get hurt. She said she would never encourage violence, especially not between people she loves and respects. But then she added, "When people come for my family, I can't control how others react." And just like that, the internet went wild. People were shocked. She didn't say Mendeecees' name, but everyone knew what she meant. That line made it sound like she was defending his actions instead of taking responsibility. Critics called her manipulative and fake. One viral tweet summed it up. So basically, she caused the drama, stepped back, and then wrote a poem about peace. Got it. Rasheeda didn't stay quiet either. She posted a raw, makeup-free selfie with teary eyes and the caption, "Healing is messy, but I won't stay silent to protect someone else's ego." She didn't name names, but her message was loud and clear. Fans quickly took sides. It was Team Yandy versus Team Rasheeda all over social media. Old clips and tweets resurfaced. People were analyzing every past episode, saying this feud may have been brewing for years, and now the truth was finally coming out.